Kung Fu Panda 4. Just got home from seeing it a few hours ago. Is it a worthy sequel? Let's talk about it. So Kung Fu Panda 4 is the sequel to Kung Fu Panda 3, which released in 2016. And in this movie, we find Po where we left off on the third film. He is the Dragon Warrior, but now he has to find a new Dragon Warrior, and now he has to become, forgot what it's called, the leader of peace, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I said, is it a worthy sequel? I'm going to say yes and no. And the reason is because I'm going to start with the positives first. And I am going to talk about the negatives last. Starting with the positives. Jack Black is great as Po. That's expected. He's great as Po. The biggest standout in this movie, I have to say, is Ian McShane as Tai Lung. He's not in the movie much, but from what we get of Tai Lung in this movie, he's better than the first movie, in my opinion. He was cool in this movie. I like what they did with this character. I would have liked to see him more in this movie, but I do want to see a spin-off with Tai Lung. I really do, like a TV series or something. I don't think that's going to happen, but how cool would that be if we get a spin-off movie or TV show, either one with him? I would like that. I like what they did with him in this movie. Poe's Panda and Dad and Poe's Duck Dad, Lee, and I forgot the other one's name. Both of them are really good in this movie. We actually get to spend more time with them than we did in the other movies. The Fox character, I can't remember her name. She was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of her. Chameleon, now I'm switching to the negatives. I'm just going to go back and forth in a way, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do that, but now I do, you know. I feel like the Chameleon, her as a villain, Viola Davis is great. Her voice acting was amazing. But I feel like the Chameleon, she's a cool concept as a villain. She is. But she was not fleshed out enough. She wasn't in the movie much. We didn't get to see her much in the movie. I feel like she is the weakest of all four of the villains. She's my least favorite out of all four of them, you know. I do feel like we didn't get to see Shifu, or however you say his name, Master Shifu, as much. He's really in it in the beginning. He's in it a little bit at the end, but not much. We didn't get to see him much. I feel like the story is predictable. It's predictable. We've seen this movie a million times, especially in the animated movies. It's like a buddy cop. Oh, we have to do this. And in the end, we survived. In the end, we made it and everything is good. Like happy ending, blah, blah, blah. It's that type of movie. We've seen it a million times. It's fun, but it's the same tropes that we've seen. The dialogue, typical animation dialogue, we've seen it before. The action is really good. I enjoyed the action. Feel like I needed more, though. My main two issues with the movie are the pacing and the editing. The pacing, mainly. Like in the beginning, it's very, very fast-paced. Like we don't get, it's rushed. It's very rushed. And at the same time, it drags. It drags on. And I'm sitting there like, okay, come on. But when it gets into the end, at the end of the movie, during like the third act, it goes by slow. You know what I mean? It starts to go slow. And I'm like, okay, this really does need to pick it up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Y'all follow? Y'all catch my drift? I'm like, it's fast and slow and fast and slow. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like that took me out. The editing isn't so bad. There was a one major scene that like seemed like it went by like that. And I'm like, whoa, slow it down, slow it down. You might catch what I'm talking about. I don't know. It has to do with a fight scene and then cuts to a boat. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. I can't really think of anything else to say about Kung Fu Panda 4. I mean, is it a worthy sequel to the other three? Mainly the third film? Yes and no. It does not beat the first film at all. What would I give Kung Fu Panda 4? I would give Kung Fu Panda 4 a 3 out of 5 stars. Just in the middle. It's okay. It's not great. But if you're a huge Kung Fu Panda fan, definitely give it a try. I like the Kung Fu Panda movies. I would say I'm a fan, you know. Would I watch it again? No, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to, you know. But if you have seen Kung Fu Panda 4, let me know what y'all thought. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Come back and tell me what y'all thought. If you're not a Kung Fu Panda fan, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you are, definitely give it a shot. TikTok, Letterboxd, and Twitter reviews down below. Follow me on there for more reviews and reactions as well. Subscribe to me on here for more reactions and reviews as well. Trying to get to 1K before 2025. We hit 200 yesterday, and then we hit 201. Still there right now. I love y'all. I love talking to y'all. Love talking about movies with y'all. I love talking about movies in general. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching.